Secure men are starting to wake up and realize that they deserve better for themselves, they deserve happiness, and they deserve to have standards and boundaries too without being bashed by the opposite gender. They are waking up, and a lot of y'all don't know how to sit with it. A lot of y'all don't like it. You say you want a good man, but you know what comes with a good man? Boundaries, standards, discipline, a man that's going to challenge you. But the issue is a lot of y'all don't want opposition. You don't like it because it makes you uncomfortable. It disrupts your sense of normalcy. You're not used to a man telling you to level up. You're not used to a man correcting you or giving you some type of constructive criticism so that you can better yourself. You want a man that's going to be a pushover, a man that you can easily manipulate to your convenience. You want to live the soft life, the life of leisure, to which you don't have to do anything. You don't have to grow because everything is just thrown at you. And secure, grown men are waking up and realizing it's not going to work like this. No, this ain't going to fly. The men that y'all so badly wanted to grow up, they grown up, and y'all better be ready for it. Y'all better be ready to level up because they out here. Look within yourself and really ask yourself, is this what I really want in a man? Am I ready for this? And if not, Lord, prepare me so that I can receive this because maybe I don't know what I'm asking for.
Yo, what's up, guys? Back again with another video for the Passport Bros. First and foremost, please hit that like, comment, subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot and I appreciate it very, very dearly. Now today we have our sister here speaking on a lot of truths of how a lot of women today don't respect secure men. They say all day, every day, 24/7, I want a secure man. I want a strong man that knows himself, that got it going on, that got everything together. But once you start dealing with that kind of man, you're not ready for what comes with dealing with that kind of man. This is a man that knows himself, respects himself, loves himself, appreciates himself. So there's going to be certain boundaries, certain standards that you have to live up to in order to be with this kind of man and keep this type of man, because he's not going to allow anybody to just come into his space, his kingdom, his environment, and just do whatever and treat him however. No, absolutely not, because that's one of his boundaries. That's where he draws the line. But a lot of times when women meet this kind of man, after hoping, praying, telling God, asking God to send her this type of man, and she finally gets this type of man, now it's a problem. Now it's an issue, because this type of man is going to challenge you. Quick break, guys. I just wanted to introduce to you the free money making guide to become a passport bro and sustain your lifestyle overseas. How to make money as a passport bro working remotely. Get your guide now. Join the community. He's going to come with boundaries, standards, discipline, and he's expecting for you to come with the same as well. You have to live up to these standards, live up to this discipline, or at least have a willingness to improve. You might not be all the way there yet as a woman yet, but that's okay. He will work with you. But you have to at least have the willingness to improve, the willingness to be better, the willingness to do better. But a lot of these women don't. And they won't. They say all day, every day that they want a secure man, but then when they get a secure man, they don't want and they're not ready for what comes with dealing with that kind of man. They don't want to be challenged. They don't want to be held accountable. They don't want him to tell them about themselves. Hey, the weave glue is slipping today. You might put a little bit more glue. Hold it down a little bit better today. They're not trying to hear that. Hey, shorty, you know that dress? I'm gonna lie, you looking real good, looking real scrumptious in that dress, but where we're going right now, it might not be the right appropriate place to wear that kind of dress. They don't want to hear that. Hey, you know that picture that you posted yesterday on Instagram? I'm not gonna lie, it's beautiful, gorgeous. I love it. But is that necessary when you are in a relationship with me to be posting something like that for others to see? Not really. They don't want to hear that. They don't want you to hold them accountable and have certain boundaries and standards as a man that you will actually enforce. See, it sounds good on paper that, oh, they want a man that has boundaries, has standards, a man that's a secure man. It sounds good to them when they say it. But in reality, it doesn't feel good to them to have to improve, to have to do better, to have to show up and show out and actually be better and have a willingness to do better, because it makes them uncomfortable. See, women don't like being uncomfortable, and that's a lot of things that you're gonna have to be and do if you're trying to improve. You're gonna be put in uncomfortable positions. You're gonna be put in uncomfortable situations because you're doing something new that you've never done before. That's not necessarily a bad thing. But that initial resistance that they have to something that's uncomfortable to them because they haven't done it before is the reason why they're going to lash out and condemn you. They're gonna even call you names. Oh, he's sassy, he's zesty, oh, he's gay, he's this, he's that. Any little thing that a man might do to hold a woman accountable that might not initially benefit her, but it will benefit her in the long run, or benefit the overall relationship for both of them in the long run, she's gonna immediately call him names, immediately have that resistance and fight back against anything and everything that he wants. Why? Because they just don't want to do it. And they're not comfortable to do it because they live a very comfortable life where they get whatever they want for the most part, and men do whatever they want for the most part. The most type of men that women deal with are beta men who don't necessarily respect themselves, don't love themselves, and don't necessarily care for themselves enough to even have boundaries, and let alone instill and enforce those boundaries and standards. Like, women don't usually meet men who have standards and then actually enforce those standards. It's like, that's a whole nother thing within itself. They might meet a dude that has standards, but he might be the type of dude that she can, still get away with certain things even though he has standards. So he's not really enforcing those standards like he should as a man. Because secure men are also strong men. And if you're a strong man, you're going to be strong enough to not only have standards, but then also enforce those standards. Because it's two levels. You have to first have standards, then be strong enough to enforce those standards. Because if you don't, or if she doesn't abide by those standards, you have to, as a man, be willing to say, okay, she's not the one for me, let's just cut it off and let's just go our separate ways. But a lot of men are not strong enough to do that. A lot of men are beta men that are weak, that don't necessarily respect themselves and understand that they're supposed to have standards and also enforce those standards. And that within itself will gain the respect of the woman you're dealing with. But when you forego those standards, she already knows the type of man that you are. She already sees the type of dude that you are and what she can do and what she can't do. But that's the thing. You don't have any standards, so there's not really much that she can't do. She feels as if she can do anything and everything with you. That's the consequence of not having standards as a man. These women are gonna just do anything and everything. Wild out. Make you look all types of crazy. And you're gonna have to deal with the consequence of somebody tarnishing your image and making you look crazy. So this within itself is the reason why a lot of women can't handle a secure man and always resort to calling them names in order to manipulate and control those same men, calling them sassy. So with that being said, guys, gay, passports, continue to book your flights. It's only because they themselves don't want to improve. They themselves are trying to control you and manipulate you into doing what they want you to do and hold the line, which means that they can do what they want to do. If it ain't foreign, I'm ignoring. Passport Bros, we up. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, guys.